pick a guitar, sang you a song out there with the crickets.
Well, that's Blake Shelton's recent single, I'll Name the Dogs. It's already hit Billboard's top 10, and Charlie and Gail like it too.
Yes.
The song is on Shelton's 11th studio album, Texoma Shore, which came out Friday. The country superstar and popular TV judge is returning to his roots. He just opened a restaurant and music venue in his hometown of Tishomingo. That's about 100 miles southeast of Oklahoma City. Jan Crawford talked to him there about the business and his future. Now Jan is in Nashville, Tennessee, outside Shelton's next restaurant location. Jan, I'm jealous. I love Blake Shelton.
I know you do, Nora, and really, who doesn't? Well, we're here in downtown Nashville, and behind me, this massive old bank building is going a huge renovation. And when it opens in a few months, it's going to be the anchor of this new Blake Shelton brand, Ole Red. But before Shelton agreed to open a restaurant and bar here in the neon lights of Nashville, he first insisted on opening one in a place most people have probably never even heard of, a small town in rural Oklahoma near where he grew up, an area he says made him who he is today.
There's a neon light at the end of the tunnel.
For a country music superstar,
All that bright.
this is a small stage.
Y'all have any ideas, songs that you want to hear or anything like that? All of them?
But it was Friday night in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, and Blake Shelton was home.
I'm just going to play as many songs as I can until I have drank too much or my voice blows out, one of the two.
It was the first concert in Shelton's new bar and restaurant, Ole Red.
Taking care of Ole Red.
An ambitious project in a place with just over 3,000 people.
Thanks for being here.
But for Shelton, the hometown location was a must.
You never really left this place.
I took a break from this place to go give Nashville a shot. I don't know how to not be in Oklahoma. You know, I don't know how to not go hunting and fishing every year. It's just how God built me.
Nearly 25 years after he gave Nashville a shot, Shelton now has dozens of country music awards and more than 20 chart-topping singles.
This is incredible.
He's also taken on Hollywood,
You sing like a man.
earning legions of new fans as a judge on The Voice, where at a difficult time in his life, he met the woman he says gives him hope.
Talking to Gwen Stefani, he's going to be on Gwen Stefani's team.
People even in my own life that said, man, I really can't figure the two of you together until I saw it in person. It makes total sense, you know.
I would be you.
And it may also seem hard to believe, but in downtown Tishomingo, Shelton and his rock star girlfriend have become a regular sight.
She likes it here. It's a relief for her to be able to come someplace that she doesn't have to look, you know, around the corner at every building to see who's taking her picture and following her car. You know, this is an area where you do that, then you're going to get some friends called on you.
They're going to look out for her.
That's right. That's right.
But rural Oklahoma wasn't part of the original plan when Colin Reed, who heads the Ryman Hospitality Group, dreamed up a venue built around the Blake Shelton brand.
Way to think about this is about 110 million country lifestyle consumers, right? Blake communicates with a huge slug of these folks.
They wanted to do it in Nashville, which, duh, no-brainer, right? And I went back and forth, and I finally said, okay, I'll do the restaurant. I'll partner with you guys with one condition. We got to do one in Tishomingo, Oklahoma first.
You know, I love the guy, so I didn't go, no, you're crazy. So I said, let's think about it. And I talked to our management team, and they said, what, are you crazy?
But more than a year later, the management team and seemingly everyone else was in Oklahoma for the grand opening.
I think it's going to be a great thing for the community, and it's just going to be a crap load of fun.
Lines stretched down the block.
How long have y'all been standing in line?
2 hours.
2 hours?
And super fans from all over the country got there early.
Who was here? What time? 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m.
Shelton is hoping his latest venture keeps the crowds coming to Tishomingo, providing a much-needed boost to the local economy.
Why don't you go ahead and break my heart?
And he and Stefani plan to keep splitting their time between the big stage and the small town.
Things never stop for me. They never stop. And I relate to Gwen on that level, by the way, trying to get better. She and I both are at just living in the moments that are happening.
In his latest single, Shelton, now 41, is looking forward.
You name the babies and I name the dogs.
But sometimes he dreams of hanging it all up and heading home for good.
What's the next chapter?
Well, I'd like to give you a really honest answer to that question, and I will. Every year for probably the last 5 years, I say, you know what, guys, next year's I'm out. After that, I'm going to go pick pecans and I'm going fishing for here on out. You know, why not? Why wouldn't I do that?
Why don't you?
I think there's a part of me that realizes, even though this is, you know, it gets exhausting and it feels like it never ends, that I would probably miss it.
With the new venture, Shelton is balancing both worlds, with his heart firmly planted in Oklahoma.
This is a stream that you step out of, and when you realize you want back in it, it's dry. There's no water in that stream anymore.
Now, with live music 2 nights a week and the chance to bump into Blake Shelton at the bar, the owners are hoping that Ole Red Tishomingo is going to become a tourist destination. And when this venue opens in a few months, you can bet it's going to be a big draw on what's the hottest street in country music. Gail?
All right, Jan, thanks. I think Ole Red's going to do okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
Off to a good start.
Off to a very good start. Listen, who doesn't want to go somewhere where they promise you a crap load of fun? I want to go there. Sounds like my kind of party. Thank you, Jan.
He is one of my favorite country music stars, and I profiled him for 60 Minutes, and he is one of the most authentic people I have ever met.
Nice.
Yeah, he's terrific.
I like him very much, too.